Right, listen to this, cause it's a belter today. Brendan Rodgers might have to rip up the plan. Tottenham's just dropped a record fee in Japan, and it could shake things up for our transfer targets. Meanwhile, Shaun Maloney's making his way back to paradise. Aye, club legend, now possibly back in the dugout. But wait, I've saved the juiciest bit for last. Bojan Miovski. Is he coming back to Scotland or what? Things are moving, and I've got the inside line for you. So stay right there. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and keep watching until the end, because the last update might just change everything we thought we knew about the summer window. Go on, let's get right into it. Celtic news coming at you hotter than a pie at halftime in paradise. Right, so here's what's brewing. And if you're a Celtic diehard like me, you'll want to hear this one out because things just got a bit spicy on the transfer front. So you've probably clocked that Spurs, the very same club that took Ange and then punted him, have just agreed a so-called record fee for a Japanese center-back Kota Takai from Kawasaki Frontale. We're talking 5 million quid. Now, in the Premier League, that's basically spare change down the back of the couch. But in the J-League, that's monopoly money. Proper statement signing kind of stuff. Why does that matter for Celtic? Well, Brendan's been sniffing around another Japanese center-back, Hayato Inamura from Albirex Niigata, and now that Spurs have thrown daft money into the market, you just know that's going to inflate prices quicker than a pint in Edinburgh during fringe season. Here's the dilemma. Does this deal price Celtic out of the J-League market we've absolutely thrived in thanks to Ange? Or does Brendan go all in and show he means business? Now let me ask you straight, and I want your honest take on it. Should Celtic splash out to stay competitive in the Japanese market? Or is this where we draw the line before it turns into Premier League madness? Go on, let me know what you think. Comments wide open. Here we go then. One of our own might just be heading back home. Shaun Maloney, that Shaun Maloney, we maestro from the old days, looks set to return to Celtic in a senior backroom role, stepping in after Darren O'Dea packed his bags for Swansea. According to the Scottish Sun, the club's move fast to bring the former fan favorite back to paradise. And I've got to say, it makes a lot of sense. This lad knows the club inside out. He came through the youth ranks, dazzled in green and white, and then went on to learn from the best, working under Roberto Martinez with Belgium and picking up proper tactical know-how. He's been a gaffer himself too. Had a shot at Hibs, didn't quite pan out, but who hasn't tripped up at Easter Road? Now, here's the twist. Maloney's always spoken highly of Brendan Rodgers, called him brilliant, tactically sharp, generous with his time. So ye just know there's trust there, respect. And that means we might be seeing a proper Celtic-minded thinker added to the brains behind the scenes. So let me ask ye this. Are ye excited to see Shaun Maloney back at Celtic Park, or is this just a feel-good reunion without real impact? Come on, tell me straight. Right then, let's talk about Bojan Miovski. The lad who used to give defenses nightmares in the Premiership, now apparently trying to prove he's not just a flash in the pitiddry pan. So here's the score. Miovski's name's still kicking about behind the scenes at Lennoxtown, but don't get your hopes up just yet. According to Scott Burns, and let's be honest, the guy's got more Celtic transfer scoops than the Rangers trophy cabinet has actual silver. There's interest, but nothing imminent. Miovski had a mare of a season at Girona, brought in to replace Dovbeek and ended up barely playing. 4 goals all season, 2 of them in a cup game against folk who probably work part-time in cafes. And now Girona want to offload a few. And guess who's near the top of that list? Still, word is Miovski fancies a fight for his spot in Spain, which fair play to the lad. But if it doesn't go his way and Girona decide to cut their losses, a wee return to Scotland might creep back into view. Aberdeen's name's even been floated. Back to the Dons. Imagine. Now look, we're bringing in Callum Osmond, but Brendan's no done shopping for strikers. The question is whether Miovski fits the Celtic style, especially now his value's dropped like Rangers in a title race. So here's what I want you to tell me. Should Celtic go all in for Miovski? Or is that chapter shut for good now he's flopped in Spain? Is this a striker worth taking a gamble on? Or are we past all that? Think about it. And didn't he sit on the fence,